Und würdest du uns verraten, wie alt du warst, als du dein erstes Mal hattest?
Oh, ich?
Heutzutage sind wir überall von Sexualität umgeben. Doch das ist vielleicht nicht immer positiv. Deshalb habe ich Frauen gefragt, was sie darüber denken, wann sie ihr erstes Mal hatten und wie sie es bewerten. Und die Antworten waren ehrlicher, als ich erwartet habe. Hat die Jugend heutzutage ihr erstes Mal jünger als ältere Generationen?
Ich denke, es kommt ein bisschen drauf an, aber ich würde schätzen, ja. Ich glaube, dass mit den ganzen Medien einfach die Kinder viel früher neugierig werden und es ausprobieren wollen. Und von daher, ich glaube, früher war das dann noch ein bisschen gedämpft durch Eltern, durch striktere Erziehung. Und ich glaube, dass es heute die Hemmschwelle einfach viel niedriger ist.
Ich denke nicht wirklich, sie haben früher Sex als ältere Generationen, weil es gab auch, weiß nicht, die Generation unserer Großeltern, die sind schon mit 15, 16 Jahren geheiratet. Aber natürlich, sie haben mehr Informationen darüber früher, denke ich. Also es gibt viele Informationen im Internet oder etwas, sie kennen mehr als vorher.
I would say no, actually. I think older generations had it a lot younger, only because there's so much education about it now and so many people like speaking out about it that they're aware of it and like what can happen at such a young age. So I feel like it's always happened, and more so there's more control or like awareness brought to it nowadays versus like what was recorded back then.
Yes, I think so, because of the variety of these dating apps, all the access, easy access to people. I think it gives you a lot of choice and yeah, freedom. You can do whatever you want. It's not like the old times. Maybe it's bad because it's too young that you don't understand. It loses the meaning, because I think sex is like really important. Like is like the most private way of connecting with someone else. And it shouldn't be just with anybody.
To be honest, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think
it's the same
it's the
as
same
a
age
young,
for girls and also for boys.
Yeah, for example, from like the generation of my parents, I think it's kind of the same. I don't know.
Maybe in Italy, like in Italy, it's the same. I don't know in the other.
Yeah, like maybe around 15, you have your
15.
15, 16, you have your first experience, kind of on an average, I guess.
Yes, totally.
You do think that it's a bad influence, like internet and all that stuff?
Yeah, I do think it's a bad influence, substantially, just because like it shows you a lot of the bad things and a lot of like harmful things, versus like in the States you learn sex education in like 5th grade and you learn about it, you learn about like precautions that you can take and everything that can happen, and it's very informative. I just think that social media puts like a bad aspect on it.
Yeah, I think so. Especially if you're exposed to it at such a young age, you can have expectation on sex that then don't match reality, or at the end, especially porn, it's not really informative or educational. Yes. So it's not something that educates yourself on
exactly how
the real sex you will have.
Yes. Especially, I think like sex is not only just like the act of doing, but it's just like also the experience of doing it. Especially if the person who loves, who you're like in a partner, whatever, just like sharing full emotion and just like and that's something that's also has to be educated. Internet has just changed this kind of image. Just it shows only the pure act of it, and not the
I see
inner.
it as entertainment and fake, but for a young person, there's nothing to learn from it. Or I mean, maybe something, but a super small part, and not the majority of videos that you can find in regular porn websites.
And we heard like a lot of like in Italy there was also this Gen Z that were talking about like adding some educational courses also in high school, so like sexual, how sex it is, and it will be a great idea, I think.
Wer hat als erstes Sex normalerweise? Jungs
oder Mädchen?
Es ist egal, ungefähr, wenn die Leute jung sind, sie möchten etwas Neues erfahren. Es kommt an den Hintergrund oder die Religion, es ist anders, aber generell denke ich, es ist nicht wirklich, es hängt von dem Geschlecht nicht.
Ich würde eher schätzen, dass Jungs vielleicht das als erstes, aber keine Ahnung, das weiß ich nicht.
I would say boys. I think a lot of guys, like, they're more excited or they like jump to it, and like girls kind of still figure everything out, and I feel like they normally wait a little bit longer.
I have no idea. I think boys have it younger than girls. Yeah.
Why is that?
Why is that? I don't know. Like from what I heard, like comparing my girlfriends and boyfriends, it's mostly boys do it earlier.
I think girls first. No.
Yeah, I think the girls at first, yes.
Because I heard a lot of boys having the first experience also at 17, even 18, someone.
Yes.
But regarding girls, I think around 15, 16.
Yeah, they're the same average.
Yeah.
And I think also for girls it's something, you know, that you do with your first love, and then I think it's
and it's more common that a girl is together with a boy that is older than her. I mean, also just for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Und würdest du uns verraten, wie alt du warst, als du dein erstes Mal hattest?
Oh, ich? Ich war 19.
I was 16.
I was 15.
15.
Yeah.
15.
18 Jahre alt.
No.
Okay. Und jetzt mal an dich. Mit wie vielen Jahren hattest du dein erstes Mal? Und wenn du zurückschaust, war es eher gut oder eher schlecht? Schreib's mir unten in die Kommentare.
War das eher aus Liebe oder Neugier?
Neugier.
Neugier.
I would say curiosity, honestly. I don't think at 16 I knew what love was and like everything that has to do with it, so it was just the experience pretty much.
Out of curiosity.
Out of love. It was love. It was my first love, so
Same.
yeah.
It
was my first real boy like relationship. So for this reason I waited, you know, the whole process, because you have to be prepared and also you know have to have expectation, and that was
Yeah, same. Like I cared that it was special.
Special.
Yeah,
Also
it was so
romantic
important
one.
for me.
Some people also say that the first time is maybe not that good.
Yeah.
So maybe from a scale from 1 to 10, where 10 is really good, where would you say, how was it?
I do actually remember it.
I don't know, like, no, compared to, you know, all the other experience that I had, I would rate it as 0 because, I don't know, like, for me it was painful. But, you know, just talking about the moment, no, it was special, so I would rate it 10 out of 10.
Yeah, for me it was like, it was a 6, compared to the other one, but it was a special moment, you know. It was not the act, but the special. We idealize it. Also, girls idealize this thing, and we care about that moment, especially. Yeah.
-1. It was really bad.
With the experiences I have now, I would honestly give it like a 4. Like it was nothing crazy, it was nothing like loving, it was just like the act almost.
7 oder 8. Das war etwas neu für mich, also es war nur lustig.
10.
10?
Ja, okay. Ich hatte echt Glück. Ja, also der war so, ich würde sagen, 5 Jahre älter als ich.
Hast du seitdem generell gute Erfahrungen gemacht oder nicht so gute?
Meistens gute, aber vielleicht ein paar nicht so gute Erfahrungen.
Yeah, I'd say since then it's been a lot better, and like I love the person I'm with now, so it makes it a whole different aspect. I just think like my experiences when I was younger, like we both didn't know what we were doing, and like now you like grow up and you learn and everything gets better. Kind of learning, and then like you love the person that you're with, so you know like what they like all of their preferences, everything like that. And it just like, it gets better, it builds.
Some were good, some were not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, it depends.
Mal so, mal so. Aber ich war auf jeden Fall, das erste Mal dachte ich so, das ist es. Und dann nachher habe ich erfahren, dass es auch schlecht laufen kann oder wie auch immer. Aber ja, ich denke, ja, im Dating erlebt man alles. Ich komme jetzt nicht jedes Mal so. aber ich habe gute Erfahrungen im Allgemeinen, ja.
Yeah, good. Good experiences. Yeah. You?
Was ist der größte Fehler, den Männer machen beim Sex?
Ich denke, wenn sie nur an sich selbst kümmern und nicht an die gesamte Atmosphäre oder auch an die Gefühle von dem Paar.
What song belong in every sex playlist?
My favorite one is Partition for Beyonce.
But to be honest, I don't know. Because I don't really care about music.
There would be a moment, you know, with the soft music. I don't mind actually. But of course the song makes you also the atmosphere, you know. And yeah, one of my playlists is the Beyonce, that song, and the other one also rock music. Yeah, I would recommend also Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, yeah, exactly that.
Maybe Borderline, Tame Impala. I like anything, like different kinds. I like to listen. What sounds good, I listen. But mostly techno I like.
Honestly, I would say anything by The Weeknd. I think he's a pretty good one. Nothing like is stemming to like the top of my head, but I feel like he's a great artist for that. So anything by him.
Ich komme aus Lateinamerika, also Songs mit Reggaeton oder etwas so, denke ich, sind sehr gut.
Ich weiß nicht, ob dieser Song existiert, aber Make You Feel, Hip-Hop, Pop, das sind so die schlimmsten.
Egal ob früh oder spät, wichtig ist, was du daraus machst. Wenn du wissen willst, wie du dein Sexleben aufs nächste Level bringst, dann macht man den kostenlosen Sexualtest. Oder wenn du spürst, da geht noch mehr, dann bewirb dich für ein persönliches Beratungsgespräch bei mir. Beide Links findest du unten in der Beschreibung. Bis dahin bleib besser im Bett.